Live from the Canadian capital, this is the GBN television news. GBN, covering you from the Grenadine Island chain to Brooklyn, New York, via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.gd.
The news headlines is brought to you compliments. GUT Credit Union.
You have been waiting on it all year. Now, it's your chance to make this Christmas better than ever. Get the extra cash you need with a Make This Christmas Better loan from the GUT Credit Union. Get up to $50,000 to celebrate your Christmas and make your holiday dreams come true. Home improvements, new furniture, a vehicle, debt consolidation, or even a vacation. We can help you get there. Yes, you can. Make this Christmas better with the GUT Credit Union. It's where you belong.
Good evening and welcome. This is the GBN television news from Monday, November 8th, 2021. Coming up in the news this evening, police confirm suspected suicide of a 46-year-old St. Andrew resident. RGPF detains driver involved in fatal accident over the weekend in the Big Parish. The Grenada movement hit with multiple resignations 3 months after transitioning from a non-governmental organization to a political party. Pastor Dave King calls out deception from those in power. Coming up in Around the Globe, state of emergency will be lifted by end of November in Trinidad and Tobago. Internationally, Iraq's prime minister survives assassination attempt. Coming up in sports, Spice Boys claims a second consecutive victory in the 2022 CONCACAF Men's Under-20 Championships. We'll bring you the details of these and other stories straight ahead.
Are you a small business and would like your business to grow? Do you have an event, products or services that people should know about? Be wise. Advertise. Book your spot on GBN Shopping Guide. Be part of Grenada's biggest advertising medium, the Grenada Broadcasting Network. Call our sales department now on 440-2446 or 440-3033 or GBN plus the number sign. Email us at sales@gbn.gd. Special conditions apply.
Thanks for joining us with the news in detail. I am Blossem, Alexis Welsh. We begin this evening with some sad news. The Royal Grenada Police Force is investigating a suspected suicide after 46-year-old Sherlyn James was found hanging in Pearl St. Andrew. Police say the 46-year-old security guard's body was discovered hanging inside his home by a relative on Monday. The incident occurred at approximately 12:30 p.m. according to reports. James was last seen on Sunday. Meanwhile, according to officers of the RGPF, one man is in police custody after a vehicular accident allegedly took the life of a woman in the St. Andrew area over the weekend. Her family is now crying out for justice as they grieve for their loved one. Rena Pear-Thomas visited the family on Monday and filed this report.
The family of Jean Roberts, also known as Jean Batiste, is crying out for justice for the loss of their sister and mother after her trip from the beach ended in tragedy. The 65-year-old woman of Soubise St. Andrews was killed after a vehicle collided with her while making her way home on Saturday. Police say the incident occurred at approximately 5:15 p.m. The mother of two is allegedly from Munich, St. Andrew, but resided at the Soubise housing scheme, locally known as Chiney Hill. She was struck by a vehicle less than 2 minutes from her home and was pronounced dead at the Princess Alice Hospital. Her brother, Rudolph Batiste, says that his sister's death should not be left undone.
That I'm looking for justice for my sister. That's all I want. When I came on here, what I see happen, I don't know how to look at that. I don't know how to say about this thing, but all I'm looking for is just justice for my sister. She's a mother, she's a sister, she's a grandmother. She's somebody's daughter. I mean, she's not a dog. You can't kill her and just get away like that. I am looking for justice.
It is alleged that the vehicle that hit Mrs. Roberts was driving up a hill but experienced mechanical issues, causing it to roll down the hill. One woman who claimed she witnessed the incident shared with GBN what she saw. However, she did not wish to be interviewed on camera.
We were all right on top there, then the car was going up, so same time now the car, I don't know if he stopped or he cut off. I don't know much about that because I'm not a driver. But as the car stopped now, the car just skidding come down. So same time now the lady was coming up, but she head was down. But apparently now the car coming down with short speed now, like by the time she raised up she head, the car was already on her. So the car like he swing from the road, he come skidding down from the grass, and then the car end up bouncing her. And like they end up so same time now the driver and the passenger they heave out from the car, and the rest of the neighbor just fly down and turn over the car to get her out from underneath the car. But the neighbors move real fast to get her from underneath the car. But
the eyewitness expressed her disappointment with the response of the ambulance.
And the ambulance move real lackadaisical. They take real, the man spend almost 45 minutes on the ground there. Plus when they come, the nurse and I don't know if it's an orderly who came, I find they handled the man real bad, trust me.
The incident is presently under investigation, and up to news time, there was no official charge laid against the driver of the vehicle. For GBN News, I am Rena Pett Thomas reporting.
A top official within the Grenada movement does not believe the resignation of Attorney-at-Law James Bristol is a major blow or setback to the prospects of the political party. Gerard Joseph has been following some developments today.
Chairman of the Interim Management Committee of the Grenada Movement, Michael Church, says his preference was to have James Bristol remain a member of the party. However, he notes that people have the option to enter and exit any political organization.
It is important to understand and to put in context his reason for leaving. As he said briefly, that he felt that we were moving too slowly. So it's not a case of where he had difficulties with the philosophy of the organization, only that he felt that we should have moved at a much more rapid pace.
In an article in the New Today confirming his resignation from TGM, James Bristol is quoted saying it wasn't what he expected it to be and the party was not organized. Bristol, though not commenting further on his resignation, did confirm to GBN he stands by what was stated in the published article. Church, in response, notes that the organization is only 2 months and 1 week old as a political party.
And I'll tell you that it is not an easy task, really working out and building out in the proper manner a political institution that you want to have great longevity in the political landscape of Grenada.
Notwithstanding the challenges of the transition, he notes that TGM is working towards its first convention.
And we've started building out party groups in some of the constituencies. But of course, to have that successful convention that I mentioned, we have to have party groups, well-organized party groups in each and every of the 15 constituencies in Grenada.
The chairman of TGM's Intermanagement Committee is calling on Grenadians to be patient while encouraging citizens to join the party and speed up the process of development.
So our motivation is not just running hot and sweaty. That is not to say that we're not making an effort, hot and sweaty, to participate in an election if it's called tomorrow.
Church also responded to reports that other frontline members of the party resigned from TGM.
I want to reemphasize here, we would want everyone to join with us. Unfortunately, we're not going to have everyone. But I believe in the end, we're going to have the most and the best.
GBN has since been reliably informed that Mrs. Faye Thompson and Mrs. Jenny Rapier have resigned from the party. Both women were active members of the NDC before serving their resignations to the party earlier this year. TGM, via a press release issued on Monday, refuted claims of secret meetings between Patrick Antoine and Prime Minister Dr. Kate Mitchell. I am Gerard Joseph for GBN News.
Religious leaders seem to be becoming brutally vocal against leaders, and the picture being painted is not such a pretty one. Last week it was Pastor Stanford Simon. This week it's Pastor Dave King. Cherry and Blackman Stephen has this story.
First, it was Catholic priest Father Albert Smith, based in St. Lucia, addressing the issue of witchcraft, to which former Archdeacon in Grenada Christian Glasgow supported his stance.
I'm not asking you, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Go and consult how many cemeteries over St. Lucia that were busy a few days before election. We call ourselves Christians. The people who are involved in this thing, they come to the church, they come to the Catholic Church, they come and receive communion. And I mean, you can praise Mordier, but they're sleeping with the devil to win elections.
Then it was Pastor Stanford Simon's call on Prime Minister Dr. Keith Mitchell to find a successor, as he preached on what he considers a leadership crisis.
Keith Mitchell need to find a successor. He need to find it quick. At his age, at this time, the NMP need to find a successor, somebody that would succeed him.
Now it is Pastor Dave King speaking out about what he refers to as a deception by those who hold the reins of power.
The worst thing that has happened to this nation over the last 18 months or so, and the world, is the deception that is the hidden agenda. The hidden agenda that is perpetrated by the powers that be. Again, I go back to Ephesians chapter 6, where it states that we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principality and what is outstanding, against powers.
He says there is a spirit in Grenada that controls what he considers to be the 3 C's: conniving, controlling, and confusion. He said that's a true picture of Grenada's situation at present, as he claims that the powers that be are representing a hidden agenda.
The church has allowed the powers that be to infiltrate and divide us. Today, you don't need to have subjects. You don't need to have a degree. You don't need to be qualified to get a job anymore. Just get vaccinated.
He said he believes the church has become a target of the powers that be.
When I talk about the powers that be, I am talking about external powers like World Health Organization and others, government and religious bodies.
Cherry and Blackman Stephen, GBN News.
This is GBN Primetime News. Still to come, Grenada expects more than 200 cruise calls in the new season. The details after this.
Darling, would you like some tea? I've made your favorite.
Well, thank you, darling. I'm here finishing my blog post to help homeowners understand their electricity bills. The left side of your bill shows the rates for electricity and the government charges. The middle portion shows the number of units you've consumed, plus the history of your usage over the last 8 months. And the right side shows how much you're being charged.
I really think people are going to value this information.
Grenlec, energizing our Grenada.
There's a reason we have been here to serve you for the past 40 years. A reason we have continued to grow. A reason we have continued to celebrate. That reason is you. We have been here to help you plan for your future and here to help you celebrate your achievements. We continue to be here, even when the future seems unclear. Because one thing is certain, you're the reason we care.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you. Across Grenada, Carriacou, and Petite Martinique, Flow has been the leading telecommunications provider for decades. As we continue to work for you, we are modernizing our fixed network and transitioning all customers to our latest technology. By the end of 2021, the new network offers customers faster speeds, better quality, and a more reliable service experience with faster fault detection and repair time. Upgrading to the new network is free. Just visit any of our retail outlets. Look out for sales agents in your community. Call our virtual store at 444-3569 or send us a text via WhatsApp at 407-3569. Remember, as we transition to our new network, we are simultaneously shutting down our older network. To avoid service interruption, arrange to make your move to the new network as soon as possible. Flow, committed to connecting our communities.
TikTok to the Digicel Prime Bundle. Now get 1 GB daily to enjoy more YouTube. Plus 1 GB daily to like more TikTok videos. It's simply more entertainment bundled together. Get a 7-day bundle for $35 in my Digicel. More apps, more data, more fun. Digicel, better together.
Ridgeway Residences, a modern, exclusive residential community offered by Ariza. Purchase one of our completely built houses or let us build for you by simply choosing your lot, choosing your home design from our selection, and let us do the rest. Owning a home does not have to be a frustrating process. Information, contact Ariza Credit Union on 415-0994 or send us an email on info@ridgewayresidences.gd. Ridgeway Residences, hassle-free home ownership.
Eat safe foods after an emergency or disaster. Unsafe foods can make you sick, even if it looks and smells normal. Throw away foods that come into contact with flood waters, have an unusual smell, color, or texture, and foods in damaged, rusted, or swollen cans. A message from the Grenada Food and Nutrition Council in collaboration with the Ministry of Health with support from the Pan American Health Organization.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank. Republic Bank remains committed to providing all its valued customers with high quality and personalized service in a safe and comfortable environment. In order to maintain COVID-19 protocols while serving you, it has become necessary to arrange an appointment with your relationship officer or the customer service representative at your branch for the following products and services: loans, overdrafts, credit cards, new accounts to include savings, checking, certificate of deposit, and foreign currency, reactivation of dormant accounts, and private banking for existing customers only. You may also log on to our website, complete the application form for the service required, and submit via email to your specific branch. Requests for appointment can also be emailed to customerservice@republicgrenada.com or via private message on our Facebook page. For private banking service, kindly contact your specific branch via telephone. We look forward to welcoming you.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Welcome back to GBN's Primetime News. The first cruise ship to dock in Grenada this season is expected on Tuesday as the nation and the rest of the region welcomes the resumption of cruises to the shores. The winter cruise ship season is normally the period the Caribbean holds the most appeal to the U.S. and European markets. Gerard Joseph has more.
Over 200 cruise calls are expected as Grenada Tourism Authority announced the resumption of the cruise ship season, which has been on a hiatus since March 2020. The regulations require all passengers disembarking from the cruise ships to be fully vaccinated while complying with rigorous and thorough protocols. Tours will be done in a bubble to ensure safety of all involved, which demands frontline teams to also be fully vaccinated.
Our fear is that if we do not take up all of these, over 200 calls that are being offered to us, there are other persons, again, as happened in the summertime when we had the offer, they will take it. And we have to ask ourselves, if we keep turning down these offers, for how long will these offers be open to us every season? Will they continue?
Tourism Minister Clarice Modest says they are currently working with the various service providers to become vaccinated, noting the public health risk has to be mitigated to ensure cruise passengers visit all the known attractions. GTA CEO Petra Rhodes says from a record 254 calls in 2018, 205 cruise calls are expected for the incoming cruise ship season.
We will commence tomorrow with Star Clipper with 73 passengers, and then we have Morella and Britannia on Friday. And these calls will be managed in strict accordance with health and safety protocols as guided by the Ministry of Health and global standards in alignment with best practices.
Manager for Nautical Development Nicoyan Roberts says with the protocols, the unvaccinated service providers will not be included in the bubble unless their vaccination status changes.
The tours that have been pre-booked and purchased are with the attractions that have received their pure, safe, travel-approved, fully vaccinated status from the Ministry of Health and the Grenada Tourism Authority.
The first ship will drop anchor on Tuesday in St. George's. I am Gerard Joseph for GBN News.
Minister of Infrastructure Nolan Cox says a shortage of building materials is responsible for some of the government's incomplete projects. We get the details in this report.
Several hardware companies in Grenada have confirmed a shortage in some construction material on the island due to delays in shipment. Infrastructure Minister Nolan Cox, in a recent press brief, stated that a shortage of the construction material contributed to some projects not being completed on time.
Unfortunately, I cannot give you I do not have an update as to where that project is right now and what's the reason for the starting and stop. But what I can tell you is that we have been having some challenges in terms of inputs, materials, supplies. Because of COVID, because of the amount of work that we have ongoing in Grenada, there has been a significant demand for materials, lumber, sand, cement, steel. And so I want to suspect that is one of the reasons why you have those stoppages, persons not being able to get material. We also have challenges, and I can tell you we have concrete roads that have been cast, and you have challenges getting concrete from the companies that supply ready-mix concrete because of the demand that we have. So those are some of the issues that are taking place in the background that I believe would contribute to any stoppages of the job.
Providing updates on some of the other major projects across the country, the Infrastructure Minister indicated that the second contractor for the St. John's River Flood Mitigation Project has received the green light to proceed.
Package 1 and 2 was awarded to Creative Design, and they have received a no objection to proceed, and we expect Creative Design to commence mobilization work in the month of November. So we're going to see work starting higher up to the mouth of the river. Creative Design is going to start from around El Apostle throughout to the mouth of the river.
Sunrise Construction was awarded packages 3 and 4 of that project, which is presently ongoing. Their scope of work spans from Steele's Bridge to the back of the LA Purcell building. Another of what he deems an important project is the extreme rainfall project that will see the reconstruction of Brothers Bridge in St. John's as part of the scope of work to be undertaken. 2 contractors are assigned to this project.
The next project that I want to update the public on, and that has to do with the natural disaster rehabilitation and reconstruction, the extreme rainfall project. That is a project that is done in the core of St. John's, and so work is commenced on the Brothers Bridge and a slope stabilization project. That also is the second part of that important project. The contract for that is 2 persons, 2 contractors that will be implementing that phase of that project. That is Sunrise Construction and Gilbert Engineering Company, and we expect to see work start in November for Gilbert and
Christina John.
That was Christina John reporting. In other news, the learning devices issued to primary school students across the island are now equipped with e-books for students learning leisure, as the Ministry of Education launched its e-book program over the weekend. The program aims to furnish students with the tools necessary to learn in a virtual platform, both in and out of the classroom. We get the details in this story.
As the world of technology continues to revolutionize when it comes to learning, the Ministry of Education is not going to be left behind as it launched its primary school e-book program over the weekend. This means that primary school students are now provided with electrical copies of their books on devices given to them by the ministry. Minister for Education and Religious Affairs, Emmeline Pear, says the introduction of e-books will not only reduce the financial burden on parents, but also the loads in students' backpack.
We have always expressed concern about the number of books that our children have to carry. We have also expressed our concerns, and we have heard the concerns of parents of the cost of books. As we move into our e-books program, this will significantly reduce financial burdens for families, especially our vulnerable families. Of course, this makes reading, this makes studying, this makes researching a lot more exciting for our students. Of course, the access to additional information, videos, resources online is provided through those books.
Curriculum Officer Laureen DeGale says the online and offline access allows students to read the interactive books and practice concepts both inside and outside of the classroom.
It follows the science curriculum guides for the primary level. It follows the standards. It also follows the scope and sequence of science to the T. It really would help students know what to do, when to do it, and it gives them lovely interactive activities. A lot of the activities, yes, some of them are on the ebook themselves, but also many of the activities takes them away from the devices, so they can go out and make a windmill. They can make different hands-on practical things.
Most schools across the island are already equipped with high-speed internet service to support the virtual learning platforms. The ministry has also been working with a broadband provider to assist vulnerable families in obtaining internet at their homes. Julia and Hope Williams, a mother and daughter who had the opportunity to use devices with the e-books, shared their experience.
It was really easy to go through the content, and I learned a lot. It was really informative, and I think that it would be really good for, just the students in the grade 6 to, interact with it, and they are going to learn a whole lot. Why? Because, there's so much information shared there, so much of it that I wasn't even aware of.
It was very easy. And I like that they explain all the things that we didn't understand, and the words that they thought were hard for us. They added the definitions.
With the challenges faced by the education system due to COVID-19 and the drastic adjustment made to ensure teaching and learning continue, the Ministry of Education is expected to roll out a similar initiative in the future. For GBN News, I am Rena Pett Thomas reporting.
And now we turn our attention to what has been creating a buzz on social media. Here's Rena Pett Thomas once again.
We present the news. You analyze the various topics and distill the issues as they unfold. Your distillation points matter as we're about to highlight them in our Social Buzz Report.
Quizzed on tackling unemployment, political leader of the National Democratic Congress, Dixon Mitchell, says the current system is not addressing the actual needs of society. He says the agricultural sector has great opportunities to create employment. GBN brought this story and you, our online audience, took to the comment section to air your views. Emmanuel Charles says, I believe that agriculture is a viable area for sustained employment in Grenada. I pray these ideas be employed and, if already in place, updates to meet the unemployment crisis. Kerrigan Thomas wrote, whichever political party that is in power, they must realize that employment, healthcare, and law and order is the backbone of any country and are the key issues for moving Grenada forward. Joy Noel said, yes, talking about employment is great, but it is time to talk about modern things, better wages, not paying slave wages, and cost way past it. Not only about creating jobs, it's about better wages. And finally, Bernard Bartholomew commented, yes, this is our Thomas Sankara of the Caribbean. Grenada is at the forefront of the Caribbean again for exciting, revolutionary ideas. That's a wrap for tonight's Buzz. Continue to share your thoughts and concerns with us on our social media platform.
Thank you, Rena. Still ahead, UK Fish Friday back in full effect. The details after the break.
On Sunday, November 14th from 6 p.m. as Megaforce presents the 32nd Waggity Virtual Bingo.
And this time we're playing for
US $10,000. Tickets are only $10 US. Get them now from numerous box offices island-wide in Grenada. Or if you're playing overseas, tickets are only available at gotofed.com. Sunday, November 14th, you can win. Big! Join the fun and excitement online. Play Waggity Virtual Bingo.
Have you heard?
It's the new way to play bingo.
A whole new level of convenience and comfort awaits you when you shop at Rise and Shine Supermarket and Hardware Supplies, Griffin Lane, Grenville. Convenient, because we are open Sunday to Sunday. We're even at your service on public holidays. Comfort, because we are easily accessible to the physically challenged. Free Wi-Fi is available while you shop, and bags come at no charge. Everyday low prices and excellent customer care. Adequate parking available. We supply everything you can possibly think of. Family and home supplies, fresh meat, vegetables, and personal care products. All brands of cooking gas at affordable prices. You can send in your order, have it pulled, or pick up express.
What does it take to be an amazing woman? Lots of me time. Amazing women are classy, fancy, and a little sassy. It's the drink for me. Cheers! Sometimes you've got to show them who's boss. Alpha male? Nah, alpha females are more amazing. Cheers to securing the bag. We make time for ourselves, for work, friends, and we certainly make time for passion. We're simply amazing. Amazing cream liqueur for the amazing woman in you.
Effective Monday, November 1st, the St. George's branch of CGI, Consumers Guarantee Insurance Company Limited, will be moving to its new location at Steele's Commercial Complex, Grandance, St. George's. Our telephone and fax numbers will remain the same: 440-0217 and 440-6447. We apologize for any inconvenience caused by this relocation, and we look forward to serving you.
Introducing Color by Sissons.
Citizens. Color by Citizens.
Running low on groceries? Why not visit realvalueiga.com and experience our new online shopping platform? Place your order, then go out and enjoy your day to spend more time with friends and family. Delivery available within select locations or in-store pickup available. Sounds simple, right? It is. Stress less, live more with Real Value IGA online store, where good food begins.
Looking for a professional team offering around-the-clock, private and confidential nursing, medical care, and aid services? Then look no further. Nurses Care Grenada is a fully certified, insured, and licensed healthcare facility committed to the reduction and eventual elimination of healthcare disparities affecting the nation. Our registered nurses will visit you at your home, assess your condition, and provide the required treatment under the directive of a doctor. So why worry when there's Nurses Care Grenada? Give us a call, 406-3928. Nurses Care, reliable, trusted professionals we can all depend on.
This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium. This segment is brought to you by Flow.
Across Grenada, Carriacou, and Petite Martinique, Flow has been the leading telecommunications provider for decades. As we continue to work for you, we are modernizing our fixed network and transitioning all customers to our latest technology. By the end of 2021, the new network offers customers faster speeds, better quality, and a more reliable service experience with faster fault detection and repair time. Upgrading to the new network is free. Just visit any of our retail outlets. Look out for sales agents in your community. Call our virtual store at 444-3569 or send us a text via WhatsApp at 407-3569. Remember, as we transition to our new network, we are simultaneously shutting down our older network. To avoid service interruption, arrange to make your move to the new network as soon as possible. Flow, committed to connecting our communities.
Welcome back. The long-awaited Fish Friday event in the UK has resumed. Grenadians living in the UK had their first taste after almost 2 years. We get more in this report.
With its origin from the fishing mecca of Gove, Grenada, Fish Friday UK is back after 20 months on hold due to the COVID-19 pandemic. The event, which showcases a variety of mainly fish dishes, got off to a fresh start this past Friday. Grenadians here will, however, have to wait a while longer for the event. The event brings together scores of individuals, mostly Grenadians in London, to one central spot. One of the main organizers, Kenneth Julian, better known as Ken Youngblood, spoke to GBN in an exclusive interview on the day of the event's resumption. Ken first explained a brief history of how the event started.
Friday, I started about, I would say roughly about 18 years ago. You know, it all started with 5 guys, including myself, which was something meant to be called soccer in the park. And then I thought to myself, well, no, growing up from Gove, I think we should call it Fisherman's Birthday. So then we had this Fisherman's Birthday yearly, and that turned into Fish Friday. So it's all about my Gove upbringing, sort of bringing the culture to the UK.
The activity was held in Actonville, London. Funds raised from the event are donated to charity.
Fish Friday is a club, and the funds from that actually goes on to Fisherman's Birthday, which is very costly. And when we do make donations to charities, New Low, the Fire and Gove, even made donations when the netball team was over here. So, and being the first one, we want to carry on where we left off about 20 months ago. Tonight we'll be remembering our past brothers and sisters who passed away during COVID and out of COVID, mainly Grenadians.
He explained some of the things that patrons were exposed to.
I said from today, because of the people who passed away, we'll have a pastor in. We'll have games of domino cards and, of course, good music, good fish dishes. And it's a nice sociable event. You know, people come and meet and greet, and they come with their friends and probably go away making new friends. Normally we have about 100, could be over 100 sometimes, but tonight being the first one, and because of COVID, and the weather as well tonight, so we don't know which way it's going to go tonight.
Christina John, GBN News.
And now it's time for tonight's I Saw.
A good eye catches all. GBN I Saw is brought to you by Clear Vision.
Life is beautiful if only you can see it. Clear Vision Eye Center helps you do just that. We provide expert service, classy eyewear, and cutting-edge technology, all with a quality customer experience. See better, feel better, and look better. Meet us today at clearvisiongrenada.com or call 444-0055, WhatsApp 409-0055, or follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Clear Vision Eye Center. Let's see life and the world with a clear vision.
Jade Monroe of Mount Granby says she is a young farmer who reaped this bountiful harvest. Jade planted this bunch of figs when she was in Form 5 and is very proud to see the fruits of her labor. Her green bananas are a powerhouse of vitamins and minerals. It can be steamed, boiled, stir-fried, batter-fried, deep-fried, mashed, curried, and also be used as a stuffing, in salads, or in dips. We thank our citizen journalist Jade Monroe for this submission. Send us your photo and video submissions via WhatsApp on 405-3052 or our other social media platforms.
Stay with us. Coming up next, the weather report and forecast, followed by sports and around the globe.
We support you at every stage of your life.
For business,
for your education,
for your financial freedom,
for that new ride.
Upgrade your life with the Communal. Contact us today.
Are you looking for quality herbs and herbal supplements, or are you thinking about having a complete body cleanse to jumpstart your health? Then no need to look further. Visit Nirvana Natural Health Clinic, Detox Center, and Natural Health Store. We carry a wide range of herbal products for kidney and gallstone cleansing, male sexual enhancement formulas, asthma and sinusitis, gas and bloating, acid reflux, constipation, arthritis, imbalanced hormones, female health issues, liver cleansing, weight loss, and so much more. Also available, colonic irrigation, holistic health consultations, essential oils, and diffusers. Look out for our online natural health store coming soon. Call 231-6642 418-7115 or 449-7753 to find out about our delivery options or to book an appointment. Visit us at Belmont St. George's, close to the Fallage, Monday to Saturday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Nirvana Natural Health Clinic. Detox your way to health.
Hills and Valley Pharmacy offers both wholesale and retail pharmaceutical and over-the-counter products. We have the most competitive and affordable prices. We are the agents for Vic Plus multivitamin for healthy everyday lifestyle and Sonatrogen powder. Hills and Valley Pharmacy supplies the best quality, name brand clinical products such as Rescue Oil, Bio Oil, Neutrogena, Aveeno, and Clarisil. We offer the most convenient opening hours. Our telephone numbers are 435-6904 or 6903. Remember, at Hills and Valley Pharmacy, your health is our business. We care.
Now open Hills and Valley Medicare Center, your one-stop for medical supplies, massage therapy, physiotherapy, and an in-house physician. At Hills and Valley, your health is our business.
Life is beautiful if only you can see it. Clear Vision Eye Center helps you do just that. We provide expert service, classy eyewear, and cutting-edge technology, all with a quality customer experience. See better, feel better, and look better. Meet us today at clearvisiongrenada.com or call 444-0055, WhatsApp 409-0055, or follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Clear Vision Eye Center. Let's see life and the world with a clear vision.
Once upon a time, we shopped at Wonderland, then Neverland. But we're all grown up now and no longer believe in fairy tales. So now we just shop at Shoes R Us. At Shoes R Us, we stock the latest in shoes, tops, and jeans for the fashion-conscious lady. We also carry colognes and much, much more. And for the modern trendy male, we have the latest brand-name shoes and sneakers, Converse, Reebok, Nike, K-Swiss, Puma, and much more. So check us out at our two convenient locations, Melville Street in St. George and Ben Jones Street in Granville. At Shoes R Us, we say, come shop with us.
Keeping an eye on the weather. This is GBN. We've got you covered.
And now let's take a look at what's happening tonight in the weather. The minimum temperature is expected to be 25.5 degrees Celsius. The weather will be generally fair, becoming partly cloudy at times with the isolated early morning showers. Winds will be east-northeasterly to easterly at 8 to 18 miles per hour. Seas will be moderate with waves up to 4 feet in open waters. Tides will be high at 10:30 p.m. and low at 2:11 a.m. Looking ahead to Tuesday, sunrise will be 3 minutes after 6 a.m., sunset 5:41 p.m. Partly cloudy and breezy conditions are expected with a possible isolated morning shower, becoming generally fair during the afternoon and partly cloudy overnight with a few brief early morning showers. On Wednesday, sunrise will be 6:03 a.m., sunset 5:41 p.m. Generally fair conditions are expected, becoming partly cloudy at times with a few brief morning showers. And on Thursday, sunrise will once again be 6:03 a.m., sunset 5:40 p.m. Generally fair conditions expected, becoming partly cloudy at times with a few brief showers, mainly during the night. And that's a look at the weather report and forecast. Stay tuned. Sports is up next. Good evening, sporting fans. Let's kick off this evening with football. The national under-20 men's football team made it 2 wins from as many matches on Sunday, with another win in the qualifying campaign for the 2022 CONCACAF Men's Under-20 Championships. Following a 7-0 victory over St. Martin last Friday, the young Spice Boys returned to defeat Dominica 5-2 in the Dominican Republic on Sunday. Let's look back at their remarkable goals.
Hey, Yes, Look at him.
Head coach of the Spice Boys, Michael Finlay, gave a brief analysis of the boys' performance after their second victory.
I think we, again, you have to take the moment and say, yes, we did what we needed to do to get 3 points, and this is tournament football, and that's how things work. We need to get as many points as we can moving through the system of the tournament. But in terms of our application was fine, but our execution was not what it should be. I think we made the game, again, very difficult for ourselves by not staying to our commitment to simplicity, as I said in our last discussion, and the fact that we drew teams towards us, which caused us problems, and we got caught early in not being focused, and it took us some time to get back in the game and get the victory that you saw.
The goal scorers in the game against Dominica were Devani Joseph, Deanoy Phillip, Shermine Williams, and defender Benjamin Etienne, who netted 2 goals.
I feel great because to be in the back is not a good thing.